Unexplained mysteries. There's all kinds of unexplained mysteries in this world. UAPs are now in Congress. Aliens are in Congress, or at least the talk of aliens. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. Real? Not real? Unsolved. There's strange shit that happens in this world, man. There's the incident of Davalin Pass, where in 1959, 9 Russian hikers, ski hikers, so that means they're tough, built for this shit. They're built to go scale that mountain, and they're built to come down it really fast. And they're bad as hell. They're Russian. Now, they just never came back. They went and looked for them, found them. That they ripped out their own tents in certain spots. Found footprints that were barefooted, some with single shoes, some with just socks. Found 2 of the men in the wood line with just their underwear, dead. What they thought might have been hypothermia. They found the rest of these guys over the coming months, scattered. Some of them had 3rd-degree burns. Some of them had been vomiting blood when they died. One of them had their tongue cut out. And they don't know what happened to these guys. An unsolved mystery. It comes from UFOs got involved. The KGB got involved. But it's still unsolved. That happened in 1959. And all kinds of other unsolved mysteries have happened. D.B. Cooper robbed a plane, jumped out the plane with $200,000. And that time, a filthy rich man. What happened to him? Never was found. Probably dead. Area 51. Probably aliens. What really happened to young Walter Collins? They made a movie. Clint Eastwood made a movie kind of based off of it. There's a bridge in Overton, Scotland, that dogs jump off. 50 dogs have died. Hundreds more have jumped off and lived. Some have jumped off it twice. Why? Lost colony of Roanoke. What's up with that? The disappearance of Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. The Boeing 77 carried 239 passengers. But gone. There's this gone. 239 people, part of families that would never know what happened to them. So there's stories of people seeing stuff, mysterious, unknown events. And I got a story. And I'm going to tell you my story. Go ahead and get ready to call me crazy. Go ahead and get ready to be like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Get ready to point your finger and laugh. I'm going to tell you a story that I remember plain as day. I was 16 years old at the time. 16, maybe 17. 36 now. So 2 decades ago, this happened. And I still can't explain it. And it's one of the most bizarre stories you're ever going to hear. But it really fucking happened. A hand on the Bible. No fingers crossed. And I wasn't the only one to see it, but I'm not going to have it talk to my other friend that was a part of it. I'm not even going to mention his name, but he knows who he is. But he, for years, right beside me, he saw the same thing. And this is how I know what I saw. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and tell you, this is the time I saw a werewolf. With my own 2 eyes. And from me to this camera, I was that close. No bullshit, no lie. Go ahead and say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. Me and my buddy. What flies now? Me and my buddy at the time. Let's give my buddy a name. His name is D. Let's call him D. Me and D was on my road, and I'll tell you the name of the road. Trifolia. It's Trifolia Road. I was driving at night, so I had to be 16, maybe 17, but we were driving on Trifolia Road on the way back to my house. Now, we did partake back then in smoking a little bit of marijuana. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this wasn't marijuana like they have today. Like, I know, I don't smoke pot no more. I haven't smoked pot in 10 years. But this was dirt. Nothing. No, I mean, it didn't, like the stuff they got now is crazy. This right here was nothing. And we didn't smoke a lot of it, and it's been a while since we smoked. And we didn't see things on marijuana. I don't know how it is today. I heard people be tripping balls on the shit. No, it ain't. I'm telling you, this was dirt trash weed. And we were just like, stupid. We're teenagers. But it had been time since we smoked. But we were on the way. We were on the way home. We had to be straight because my mom. Going down Tri-Folly Road, I'm looking, and my headlights see eyes. Now, I'm driving. My buddy D's in the passenger seat, and the eyes is on the left side of the road. I'm coming up to a stop sign, by the way. To see the stop, I'm coming up to Tri-Folly Road, about to cross over Salem Road. There's me driving on the right side. There's the left lane where cars drive by me. And on the side of the road there, I see two yellow eyes. Thinking deer. I'm starting to slow down because deer are bad. We hit deer all the time around here in South Carolina. And what I see is the most craziest thing. I can't believe I'm about to post this on YouTube. My headlights get where it hits the thing. I see two eyes looking at me. As soon as my headlights hit, I see two eyes, and I see it turn. All I see is two eyes. I see something on two legs. And let me tell you, it was two eyes. Built, buff like the Rock, upper body, skinny motherfucking, like nothing legs. And it was gray hair, like gray, fluffy, furry, but built like a bodybuilder, dude. And I'm sitting there like in shock. I'm in shock. And like legs like me, like the legs, he never worked out. There was no leg day for a werewolf. But I will never forget. I'm sitting there like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I just see a big, it's jacked upper body. I see the yellow eyes in the face, but I don't really know what I'm seeing in the face yet. And then nothing, regular legs. I mean, probably just regular legs. But, and it was gray and hairy. It was fluffy gray hair. But I see, and I'm riding up to this thing. And I'm slowing down because I'm started slowing down for a deer. Thought it was a deer. Well, I'm still kind of in shock, slowing down. And then I see the thing turn its head and look back towards the woods on the left side. And I swear, when it turned its head and I saw the nose. That's when I saw its nose, and his nose was probably about this far off his head. Like it was a pretty long snout. And then I just saw the snout when it turned. Okay. And then it hunched over into the woods as soon as I passed it. Okay. Because now I'm just not, my instinct went to the gas. And I passed it and it's hunched over into the woods. And then the stop sign is not like, I could have kept slowing down for the stop sign. I run that motherfucker. My buddy D's in the passenger seat. We haven't said nothing to each other. He says, "Did you see that?" And I say, "D, Bo." And that had to be a deer or something. He said, "That wasn't a motherfucking deer." Then he described to me exactly what I saw. Exactly what I just said to you. To a T. We both saw it. I came in and told my mom and everybody, but nobody really believes it. A couple of my friends say that they had people saying they saw something like that. And then I had one person tell me that somebody was going around in a costume fucking with people. That may be it. But that's a damn good costume. Damn good costume. To this day, I still think it's... I saw that shit, bro. I mean, just and it wasn't nothing but 30 seconds of my life. That incident. But me and my friend D saw it. No getting around it. We seen it. We saw, and it's just kind of weird how you just kind of accept it. Like me and D saw it, dude. We were like, dude, we just saw that. How does this not earth-shattering news? Why don't we have the whole? Why we called? We didn't ever say nothing else. You know, we told my parents about it, but if that was real, why? How often does that happen? How often do people see shit like that? Like, could you have called the military? I mean, this is 20 years ago. Could we have called the military? I mean, this motherfucker looked like he could hurt some people, you know? But it happened, and I'd be wondering, like, how many times do people see shit like that and just continue on their day like normal, like we did? I continued on for the rest of my life. I told a couple of people. A lot of people said me and D was crazy. But we keep telling people that we seen that. We didn't call the news. We didn't call... my parents didn't... When I got home and told my mom, they didn't call the police. Nobody did anything. It just said... They said, me and D accepted that we saw what we saw and nobody believes us. How many times does that happen to people that actually see what they say? And see, this is 20 years ago. We couldn't. It happened so fast we couldn't record it anyway. I was in fear for my life. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I ran a stop sign and shot. And he said, "Did you see that? You saw that, right? You see that?" I'm the one. No one. I saw what I just told y'all. And I'm like, "Man, that had to be a deer." He said, "No, it wasn't no fucking deer." And it wasn't no fucking deer. I was just trying to get... I don't know. Now, was it a guy in a werewolf costume? I don't know. He was give the man an Oscar. He was committed to the role. Because the hunching into the woods, and I guess he might have a bad... I don't know. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was. It don't explain me seeing the eyes so far away. I don't know, man. I've told this story the same way since the day it happened. Ain't nothing changed. Even my memory's still kind of getting foggy on it. I made sure that I keep saying the same thing I said so it don't go away. So I don't change that. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Hand on the Bible. I seen this. And I had somebody to back me. My friend seen it. He'll tell anybody he comes in contact with, he's seen a werewolf. And he ain't shy to tell people neither. Now, is he a credible source today? Probably not. Was he a credible source back then? Probably not. Neither one of us was. But it still doesn't change the fact that that's what we saw. And it scared the fuck out of us. But then the next day happened and it was just back to normal. Normal. Stuff like that don't exist. Werewolves don't exist. It's all made up. It's movies. Maybe it wasn't a werewolf, but it was definitely a wolf built furry gray creature with some little ass fucking legs and a long fucking nose. Yeah, hunched into the woods. And he did not look friendly. It was terrifying. If somebody in the costume made a good damn joke, got me for life. Yep. Ta-da. I'm not crazy. Sucker.